I don't know what really spurred my interest in jumping out of an airplane. I just made one jump and then I made another one, and the pieces fell into place. It's just one more incredible excuse to play outside and fly. My name is Rob Pelon. I was born in North Carolina, right around Raleigh. Growing up, I had a pretty normal childhood, normal youth, nothing crazy and wild. And some way, somehow, I got in my mind that I wanted to jump out of a plane when I turned 16. And thankfully, I convinced my parents that that was okay and found a place. And I went, and 3 days after I turned 16, I made my very first skydive with Rayford Parachute Center, which is where I ended up spending pretty much the next 5 years of my life. Those are the formative years of my youth, were actually being around skydiving. And by the end of that 5 years, I had over 1,000 jumps. I'd already transitioned into base jumping. I had tandem ratings, AFF ratings, and a really good group of people that I'd learned to love being around, and being around the air communities, whether it's skydiving, base jumping, or paragliding. That entry with skydiving is what introduced me to a whole new world and a whole new realm of human flight, human aviation. I mean, it still just absolutely blows my mind what we are capable in terms of unpowered or even powered flight as humans. And it really just inspires me to always push harder and go further and explore more. My life's passion at this point is that human flight element. It's forced me to a whole new world of just a complete love of being the outdoors, being outside. as a large part, there's a pretty huge misconception about what kind of people we really are. It's funny when I think back about the people I've learned to base jump from and with, you know, they're fantastic people. Multiple of them had master's degrees. A couple of them had former military service. You know, the people that I find myself surrounded in with base jumping are often very accomplished, very intellectual, but they just don't quite fit the mold of everyday life. You know, they want to ask questions, they want to push harder, they want to take what we know as it exists and make it into something newer, better, and more beautiful. It's unfortunate that popular culture loves to only focus on the negativity, only focus on the unfortunate deaths and the risk side of base jumping, and less so on the actual beauty of what it is.
Stars are direction, they act as my guide when the moon hits the mountainside.
The activity and the people have taken me literally around the world, sitting on cliff edges that I never would have known existed and few other people have ever been to either, only to experience some of the most challenging hikes and the most rewarding flights, and an experience in life that I've yet to come across anything that even comes close to matching it.